It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Jamal.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 52.
Right.
Yo, we still in some okay weather. You know what I mean?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yo, I call this weather wear what you want to wear. You know what I mean? Because you can wake up and be like, yo, I'm feeling cold.
Right.
I'm gonna go get a sweater. I'm feeling cold. Let me go put on a coat on. But then the other side, if you outside, you like, I want to go for a jog. Let me put on some shorts. Let me go put on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? It's whatever you want weather. It's literally whatever you want weather. Especially if you go to the city, whatever you want weather. You know. But at nighttime, you definitely want to make sure you get you a hoodie,
Cold.
Get you a coat or something. You know, it's getting chilly, but hey, this weather is holding on. It is holding on strong. You know, because now get to the Halloween, get to the spooky time. I always remember putting on a hoodie. You know, running around, get a little chilly. In these type of weathers. But hey yo, how's everything with you?
Everything's been great.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So it looks like let's get into some like topics, man.
All right.
Yo, it looks like the Yankees and the Dodge. Well, shout out to the Yankees
Mm-hmm.
being the World Series. Go Yankees, go New York, go Yankees. It looks like right now there's 3-2, so it looks like I'm hoping that they're gonna hold on to take this win. So I'll put that in universe. Yankees got the first game. Yankees definitely got the first game. Already a good series because it's going down to the wire. You go down to the 10th inning and then it's just finally to make a play. So Yankees look like they're in a good position. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I like to see a lot of New York action, man. Always a Yankees fan on the low.
Okay.
But yeah. So I guess let's dive in some hot topics in the streets is going on right now. Uh, Lil Dirk, Lil Dirk, man, he was actually arrested by the U.S. Marshal, and he's being charged for murder for hire. Murder for hire, yo. Uh, and he just recently got the keys to the city in Chicago, and he recently just did a peace rally. You know, um, I just hope it ain't true. I hope it ain't true. Because he was changing his life around. We talked to him last week. How he got new music coming out. Looks like his brother dropped his album soon. He was gearing up to drop his album in like I think next month. November. So for this to go down, oh man, it's just like damn. Um, and then they're trying to tie it back to King Von. They're saying kind of he basically got his lick back, or he hired people. But I mean that's just all alleged, and you still innocent before you proven guilty. So it looks like he's now. It's unfortunately that he's gonna be locked up with the situation.
Right. And they got a lot of information already. They were saying the way that they got all the information so fast,
Mhm.
they must have somebody on the inside already feeding them. 'Cause they got text messages and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's like that's crazy.
yeah. It's like I think like somebody was like wearing a wire or something. They trying to say if somebody was wearing a wire was talking this and that. They're up there connecting when who was actually rented because his label his record label um I think OTF they he basically it kind of sound like it's an organized crime. Like you basically ordered a hit for somebody. You had somebody rent the vehicle to go do some other stuff that they shouldn't be doing. So they're trying to tie it back to him, because they're saying they're using it through his record label.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's definitely somebody talking in there. It's definitely somebody feeding some information for them to think they have a strong case to go arrest him.
Right.
But man, it's just a tragedy because I mean, it's just sad because he's just trying to get everything together. Doing the right thing and being on the right path, and still he being recognized for the good work in Chicago. And then all of a sudden, this happens.
Hmm.
Man, man, oh man. It's just crazy, man. But hey, we'll pay attention, see what happens. Hope everything works out. It's not his first time, so he's been beaten a couple of cases before. So we'll see if the prosecutor has something evidence against him that sticks. You know, um, and also about another person, young Doug. Looks like the judge might really actually give him a mistrial. Um, but I think he should. I mean, if they offer him a plea deal, I think he should just take whatever. If it's reasonable, he should just take whatever plea deal that they offer him, just so they don't have to go back to this whole trial. Because they still, like we talked about it, it's still one of the longest trial in Georgia. So for this to still keep going on, um, it's just too long. It's way too long, and maybe they should work some type of deal out for him that that they both feel that it's fair, and then go from there. You know,
Yeah,
because it's too long. It's way too long. It's way too long. So hopefully, they did say making a decision by Monday. So hopefully they'll have that decision already by the time we finish this out and everything. And then we'll see what happens from there. But I think think they're gonna give some type of deal. They should work out some type of deal with Young Thug.
yeah.
Um, and then call it a wrap. Call it a wrap.
But you feel you want them to like the jail time or some type of probation thing?
Uh, I mean, if it's good enough, probation is definitely that's what we want. But if he has to do maybe another year, that'd be reasonable, or something that whatever that they feel that is reasonable. Just to get rid of this because he's already been in jail for a year. So if they add on the time that he been in, I'm sure they can work something out.
So
That he can be home soon. You know. Talking about Young Thug, he actually tweeted that he's been paying attention to, seeing what everything been going down with the whole Future, Drake, Metro Boomin. But he actually tweeted saying, we all brothers. We all are brothers. Um, and the fact that music is not going to be the same without us collaborating. So, you know, he sees that. I hope they see that. For the fans want that back together too. And it was a beautiful thing that Future retweeted it. So I guess he's feeling the same. He agrees. He agrees with it. You know. But I think everybody should just put their ego to the side and just go ahead and talk it out, figure it out, and then get back to the music because we're still waiting for what of a time two. If you're reading this too, like they got so many records, him and Future and Drake. So we still want that part too, and then Metro's still going to deliver with his beats. So I'm sure they got a bunch of records that they still have that they've been working on, and everybody wants to hear. You know.
but yeah. But on that note, it'd be more interesting right now because I can see why Future would retreat it to something like that would generate more business and more people into the music, even to check on the stuff that they both been putting out. So retweeting something like that, or even just entertaining it, be like maybe the possibility they get back together and then drop another project to see what they're gonna say on
Yeah,
it.
because Future had a nice run. He's still having a good run. He's still been on the Billboard. He's still doing his, delivering out his albums. He's still doing good. He's showing basically, he still can be starred with his music without having a bunch of collaborations. So but it's always great when they come together. They make good music,
Right.
make great music. You know, so hopefully they can just figure that situation out. Especially if Young Thug is talking, it's like, hey man, this is enough. I might be coming home soon. I got some records. We all need to get done. Like let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. You know. Um,
But yeah, when you put it that way, it don't sound like they trying to squash it. It just sound like a money thing.
I mean that, yeah, I mean that, but they all had some type of brothership too. Because if you look back, they always been in the club together. They always did records together. So they came together on some type of brothership, and they know once he comes out, they want to be in the same lab together, cooking up and going crazy, or even have records that they already put together. They want to finish it up and actually shoot videos together and just want to squash all that extra stuff because really it ain't about. I mean, I don't know the backstory, but I don't see it being about a real big issue that they can't all come together because he, like you said, remember even his line, he was like, "Oh, it hurt me that Future uh, said something." So he was surprised that Future was joining in. So but we'll see if they actually come together and finally bring that back. You know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but
um, well, let's get some new music, yo. Talking about ego, Ice Cube, Ice Cube, got a new track and shot a nice video called "It's My Ego." Oh, Ice Cube hitting the cheat code because Ice Cube is good for making movies and
I was about to
moving,
say, yeah,
shooting film and all that stuff. So what he put together was just, it was definitely a masterpiece of how he's feeling and expressing what he feels. But I like how he keeps the comedy going. He's a preacher, but he's a pimp. You know what I'm saying?
preacher, pimp.
Preacher pimp. You know what I mean?
He working at like a drive-through. He
Yeah.
got a mop. He like a janitor and
No.
one thing.
Sure, they had a lot of things going on in there. You gotta just keep looking at that. There's just so many things, and even Mike Epps, he sat down with Mike Epps too. You kept that. You seen him. So for him to bring out Mike Epps in there too. But it's a movie, short film, kind of like in his own way. Is expressing like he just want to be who he want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna follow the crowd. I'm not gonna follow. I'm gonna still do what I do. S-
Definitely, because his whole flow and everything is like it's not with anybody you can link it to but him.
Yeah, yeah, no, he sounds like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing it for a while on his West Coast. They're dancing West Coast, dancing, throwing up the W and all that stuff. So he's still being who he is. He's just being who he is, and he's like, hey, you're gonna like it regardless. But that wasn't a bad song. The song was hard too. I rocked the song. It was a cool song too.
Hmm.
But yeah, that video's crazy. That video's definitely.
I got a lot.
That's a lot of stuff in it. A lot of stuff in it. So definitely check out that. Like that caught me surprised. The Ice Cube video. It's my ego. I'm rocking with that. Rocking with that. Also some new music. Uh, but Dave East and Fabulous, they come together and collaborate. It's always a nice, good song. And then if you throw on A-Rap music with the beat, Bust Down, that joint was hard. That joint was hard. Definitely giving it a New York feel and just giving a different vibe. A different vibe. Still doing what they do, uh, talking their shit, spitting whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like just on their New York swag. You know, I like that joint. I like that joint. On another note, so
Yeah,
definitely check out that bust down. Think about that joint. I'll play. I don't know if I play a little clip. They might just. So, I'll play a
but
little clip and they might just pick it off. I like how A-Rap music. He was going crazy and Dipset and all that stuff. So just for them to link up and play that with that classic type of beat, mm, it's definitely okay. Well, it's much, maybe
I'm about to say that was a real clip right there. That's
yeah,
just
yeah. No, that play too much, but they be restricted me.
uh-huh.
yeah.
But definitely the way he did the chorus and everything for it,
Mm,
I like that.
mm,
It's like the only thing I don't know what it is about me with the little bit of space that when they be having too much space in the music.
too much space. Well,
Yeah, where he
mm,
could have just said added another bust down right there or bust down for me.
uh,
But that's just me.
yeah, hey, that's just how sometimes
Yeah,
they
but
put
that's
it together.
hmm
But yeah, Hey, hey, when
Like
you're
how
an artist, you're an artist. You're creating, you're creating.
yeah,
You know, it's
you
like
want
even sometimes when you make music, you can always hear other things, and then like, oh, you could throw this in there, but
yeah, but you're making the music that you want people to feel that you
you
made,
know what I'm saying?
and I
How
still
you feel?
appreciate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know how you feeling, how you rocking with it.
right.
Um, but yeah, go check out that one, Bust Down. Um, Also, I'm rocking with the one with Nino Brown, Rick Ross, Money Bag O, Bag Yo. That joint. I mean, I've been rocking with that joint, so I mean, it's type of it gives that Rick Ross, man. When he jumps on the track, he's always on his boss stuff. I guess it's a new artist. Oh, Nino Breezy. It's a Nino Breezy. Always hear that Maybach music, but the Ross went crazy on. He's a new artist. He's doing his thing too. So I ain't trying to pay attention to him. But the whole put that together. Ross always talking his boss talk, and Moneybagg Yo did his joint, But Brown just sounds like a southern gangster, because I ain't really hear about his background, but I think he came out of jail also, so he has a real story from his background. But I'm gonna pay attention to him, see how what he puts all together, put an album together, and see who jumps on it and see how he sounds with different artists and see how he rocking with it. But that's a good, nice come right out the gate
Hmm.
type of you know what I mean type of that's a little boss ride out and rock with. Feel it, see it, I see it. Do your thing.
That one.
Anyways, let's get some R&B.
Right.
Some R&B. You definitely have Mary J. Blige. You ain't the only one.
Hmm.
You know, s- it's been her class. It's a classic song. Like I like you seen the video too. The video was like a regular everyday. Saying like, yo, you're not the only one go through the struggle. Like everybody gotta wake up. You gotta go through and gotta keep doing this. Gotta keep doing that. You ain't the only one. Like that's how it is in the world. Like this is the everyday struggle for everybody. Don't matter how much money you got, don't matter who you are. Just feel like everybody goes through that same thing. So I like the concept of the video, and I like the concept of the song.
Definitely like the concept of the song because a lot of times people be thinking that this stuff is only happening to them or certain situations they going through is only just them specifically, like they're targeted. So the song really puts out there like a good little motivation. Like you're not the only one that this happened to. This is
Hmm.
happening around to everybody and happening to it's like could happen to anybody. So don't feel alone that you're going through these situations.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to hear Mary J. Blige album because like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be her last. I don't think she might say it's gonna be her last album. But I'm not sure. But it's definitely sounding good because you talked about the one with Fabulous track.
Mhm.
Now she got this one coming out. You ain't the only one, so I'm liking what I'm hearing already.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely check out that Mary J. Blige. You ain't the only one.
Yeah.
Very
But I
catchy.
but I doubt that's just gonna be like her last. Cause it seems like she's becoming very timeless. Like a lot of her like vocals and everything, it's not like it's fading away or you can see it like deteriorating or anything. It's like even I can see her probably doing this for like a long, long time.
Well, I mean, the rumor is I think she said this is her last tour.
Hmm.
So I mean, she's been doing it for a long, long, long time. So
Yeah,
sometimes people want to just take a break. Like take a little break or move on to do other things. Maybe she got something else in the pipeline that she's working on that she's like, I'm gonna fall back from this and is work and focus on something else. But I could see her always being on different features coming out here and there.
yeah,
Because that's what she does. Like you said, timeless. She's a timeless artist, so she could pop out anytime she wants to.
right.
If she don't decide to come back, bring it back anytime. So, but we'll pay attention to that. So I think that album's coming soon. So want to hear that? Can't wait to hear that. Also getting to another R&B artist, Summer Walker. Summer Walker, she's definitely talented artist. and now she just came out with a single talking about heart of a woman. Yeah, I like the vibe to it. I like the R&B. I like her, her voice always that soft R&B voice. And then she wrote out different compilations with this one. She dropped also like a speeded up version.
Yeah.
Then she got it on a calm R&B, version, and then she just dropped just the instrumental. But the song is an art. I like the song, "Heart of a Woman." You know, sometimes you need a heart of the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like definitely, the "Heart of the Woman" song has a lot of deep messages in it.
Mhm.
It basically like she's going through a lot with a man, and she's giving it all. And every time she wants to leave, her heart always keeps bringing her back and telling her she can keep moving on. So it's like the real strongness of a woman, right there, all in the song. It's like even though you be messing up,
Yeah.
I'll still be holding on, and I'll be giving you these chances.
Even vice versa is like, yo, she's telling him like, yo, you need a heart of a woman. Like you
Mhm.
going doing, you keep messing up, keep doing this and that, but you're stronger with me. Like you need the heart of a woman. Always come back to 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 the heart of a woman. So you know, uh, but yeah, that's good. That's that type of music that relationship also it's gonna be timeless. You can always relate to that. So there's gonna be somebody out there that can relate to her story and and her songs.
Right.
So
And the split up version definitely sounds like it would be like a perfect combo with Brandy right there. It's like as soon as I heard that spread up right there, I'm like, this
mm.
sound like Brandy over here with the song.
Yeah,
It's like so I would
it's
love to see those two to get together to make like some type of song.
yeah, it definitely changed on the beat. Or me on the vocals wise.
Yeah.
But I like that. I like the beat too. So I like some R&B type,
Mhm.
soft. Hey, that's all you get. That's all you get. But go
Yeah.
check out her single, "Heart of a Woman" by Summer Walker. uh, yo, it's been going crazy with the politics, man. It's been going crazy with it. Because Trump been having his rally. Um, People been supporting him, and the Democrats been having their rally. They bringing out some heavy hitters too. So Eminem. Then now they got Beyonce. So they had Beyonce's mom. And then they brought out Michelle. Michelle brought out with Beyonce actually, and they had their little speech. So they're bringing out a lot of top A-list celebrities to really try to persuade people. But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it's still down to the policy. So whoever you believe that's more for you, you should go out and vote for that person, and whoever believes that's for them, go out and vote for that person. It all ties into what do you think is going to be the person to do the best job, and what is the policies that is going to benefit us in the long run, and what politics, what's going to benefit for you. So
Right.
it's right around the corner, man. It's right around the corner. They say it's like November the 5th is the final day, so it's a countdown. It's definitely a countdown. S- Man, why that's going on? You got Donald Trump up there in McDonald's flipping fries. He trying to relate to the people, or I don't know what he's doing. But did a quick shift in the McDonald's. I was out there on a drive-through, so I mean, everybody's just doing different things when it comes to this politics right now. People going to different. Kamala was going to different podcasts. Um, so and he's been going to different podcasts. So it's like they're trying to just go where the people's trying to listen, or people just having the audience to let them know the point of view. It's not
Right.
so much the big main stage, but even when the big main stage is on, they put on the show. Everybody's putting on the show.
They getting smart because the big bean stage is only like once every month or so,
Hmm.
or whenever they can schedule it. But everything else is out in the open. And something like him showing up at a McDonald's that get publicity like real quick.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
what?
I was like, what? He's out here flipping fries and flipping
Hmm.
fries. All right.
They're
Uh,
trying anything to get into the view of
that's
people,
what you're trying
which
to
is
think.
good.
McDonald's though.
Why not? You,
I hate.
you know how big that is just to
Nah,
go
of
there.
course. That's
It's small and big at the same time. So that's a good
pause,
combination.
buddy. Gotta relax over
Really?
there. I'm just playing. Yeah. What up? Yeah, but man, I just it's gonna be interesting. I don't, the people already started voting with the early votes, so people registered already vote, so it's gonna be a very interesting election, and everybody's pulling out the stops, pulling out all the tricks, try to persuade the audience to show whose side you on, whose side is on. Hey, so I just encourage everybody to just go out and vote. Vote for the people that you think that's going to be do the best for the job in the best position. That's what I feel.
Hmm.
But we'll see who wins, man. I'll see who's gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know. I don't know.
Time for technology.
Yeah, let's get into some technology, man. So this is what I was afraid of, and it actually started happening, and I knew it was gonna happen. 'Cause like I said, you always got the good and the bad, and unfortunately, this was the bad. So the AI. So a kid ended up committing suicide because he got basically addicted, fell in love with what AI bot, and according to his mom, she's saying that the last words was him telling her you should come on home. So he ended up thinking that if he killed himself, there he was going to be in a virtual world with
The
the
AI.
AI. Um, so he ended up shooting himself with his dad's gun. So on that story, it's a tragedy and it's sad. For that to happen. Um, do we blame the parents where they should be paying more attention to what the kids doing? Because I think he was 14 years old. I don't want to throw all the blame on them on that, but it should be a vice versa. So now we should take this in consideration where they should have some type of regulation of what different ones that are coming out because for I was confused where he was like he was having sexual talks with the AI bot. I was
Hmm.
like, he's like 14, right? You think 14? I
Something,
think 14 or 13, one of the two, but he's just having, I was like, what? He's having sexual conversations with the bot? I mean, how do they even, should be some type of age parenting or something when it comes to that, I think now. Um, Especially for the future, you gotta have, you think about the kids, you gotta think about the kids. 'Cause it only takes one. So it's just something where I think somebody in the world is struggling with this too. Then if it's starting with one, somebody else is probably having that type of issue. Um, but um, on the other note,
hold on. That's the same. We just skipped over what the.
oh, all right,
But like, man, no.
mm,
But I understand that. But that's kind of the most worrisome thing
mm,
because the AI was sort of helping him and committing him and telling him it's okay, you can do these things,
mm,
and sort of aiding him into doing this. It's
mm,
like that's the worst kind of thing with all the different mental health out there. Like you were saying,
mm,
is like nowadays. Could you imagine an AI partner to someone with suicidal or killer thoughts right now? It's
and
like,
and
yeah,
and
you can do that. It'd be
yeah,
fine if you do that. Don't worry. I'll always support you. Stuff
yeah,
like that.
you know. And then we talked about I forget which one was I talked about. Well, they want to learn their deepest secrets and want to confess what's going on and this and that. This is the type of things like I don't even know how kids even got a hold of this. Regardless, like how did it start? Like he just downloaded the app and then boom, now he's ready to go. He just like downloaded that app and now he's just ready to go, talking romantic to the bots and I don't know what freaky stuff they was talking about. How did make him fall in love with that? Like I don't even like it. Still don't I don't understand it yet because I haven't experienced to talk to the bots and fall in love yet with no bots. Let her, especially in this age now, it's hard to just fall in love. Period. let
But that's a
alone,
different thing
let
because
alone fall in love with some AI bots. But kids don't know.
yeah,
She's
that's
saying
what I'm
that
gonna
was his
say.
first love. That was his first love, and she hated the fact that his first love it was an AI.
Hmm.
So she must have really. I think it's because and like I said, it's robotic. So I think the paying attention to the person on a constant basis, answering every question, being there for the person, that probably made him fall in love.
Yeah, and it was one of his favorite characters too. So yeah. Mm.
I don't know. I don't know when it comes to that type of thing, but I do feel like this is a start. This is where we got to start. Where this regulation, this is a regulation of certain. I think certain age. I think a certain age that you have to verify to be on this sexual journeys, or at least well, everything that whatever it is, whatever we have, we got to be 18 to be, or is it 18 to 16? I don't know. I started young and I was a wild boy, so I don't even know the age when things started going. But
It's usually 13.
13 to buy something like Playboy.
Oh no, not
That's what I'm
that.
talking about. Like
Oh,
because
you talking about like that?
adults are
No.
yeah, like
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm talking about.
I
Like
thought you mean to consider to most of the apps allow you to get onto sites for
yeah,
like 13.
but I'm
But
saying
if you're talking about for adult sites,
yeah, like
no.
adult talking about like adult
Yeah.
sites
Oh,
because that's considered adult sites now. You know what I
okay.
mean? If you feeling like is sexually having a sexual relationship, I don't see the sexual part. I don't know what the hell they was talking about. What what was they talking about? Because he was saying it was a sexual.
Hmm.
So I'm like, what, what, what was what was he saying to him? Could you imagine what she was saying to him?
Anything that he wanted to hear.
Oh man, I don't know.
It pretty much will say anything that you want to hear. So yeah, wouldn't take much.
I don't know, but yeah, this is what I was afraid of, and this is what some of the stuff that for now AI to kill kids. They saying to put that on the AI bot. I don't know who to blame. Like I said, I don't know who to blame more, the parent or the app.
I'm still going with that.
Going with the app. All right, I'm gonna go with 50-50
Cool.
because the fact that he committed suicide with his dad's gun, that's another topic and another issue. Because how does he have so much access to your dad's gun so easily like that? That's another issue for your family that y'all got to discuss. But she is trying to sue the app, but I don't know about that one. That's gonna be I don't. It's gonna be hard to prove that. You know, it's
No, they
gonna
got all the messages.
and that's what I wanted. All the messages. Let me see what these messages because I need to see these
They
type of
did. They
messages.
showed it. They were talking about it.
Nah,
That's the thing, though.
but the sexual part I want to see. I
Oh,
want to
you
see.
just want to know the sexual part.
Yeah, because I want to know like how deeply you involved because you gotta or because they saying he was telling them to they was having a conversation, but what was it? What I don't know. I don't know. I look into more in that app because it don't add too much up to me
Oh, okay.
to see that he's gonna commit suicide because of an app. What I said it was gonna like I said it's gonna be good and the
No.
bad, and I could see things still people being addicted to it.
Yeah.
Um, but starting that early of the age to be addicted and then something like that to happen tragically, my heart still go out to her, his family. But when I heard he killed himself with his dad's gun, that's another topic. I'm like, how did he get that?
Okay.
Yeah, you know. But it's just another world that all the creators and AI they have to pay attention. They got to pay attention. This is something that things is gonna occur, and even it's gonna hurt your business regardless too. Because if these type of tricks are going on through your apps and your AI, it's gonna cost you. Because if the judge you sit in front of a judge and they prove their case, it's gonna cost you.
Yeah. So in other AI.
But uh, and yeah. So staying on the topic AI, so now they have the AI painting. Um, basically, because the AI, she painted or he, I don't know what it was. I think it was a she, right?
I think it's a she.
Yeah, she painted a picture now. So now they got AI painters. But the crazy part about it, that painting, it was nice. It was a nice painting, but it's going for $120,000. For a painting. Yo, that's another hustle. Like think of like people, you put that together. You know, I don't know if they like gonna have like the AI painter for sale or something because damn, if you painting these portraits and they're going for damn near a quarter million, shit, I need one of those bots. I need one of those robots.
No,
Like but they're just gonna take away another way of taking away from the painters, from the artists. Because
um,
now if they have an AI artist painters, and it was good painting, but it just shows you now they put more value on it. That was the crazy part. I'm like, wow.
yeah. The value of it came from what did they painted up. They asked the AI painter to make a picture of the AI god. So they ended up making a picture of what they believed the AI god was. So it's like a 3-in-1. It's a picture of the AI god.
Mm,
It's a picture painted by an
AI.
AI, and then it's also a picture of an AI interpretation of what their god is. So it's like an existential outside reach where we know how we think of we have a god,
Yeah.
and as the AI,
Mm.
they shouldn't have a god because we basically they're created, but it's a lot. So
Eh, eh,
it's selling out because of that.
Hey, if that's starting at that, it's gonna be something else they're gonna create, and it's gonna get even more advanced and more better. So that's just, hey, that's it's new. That's
It is.
incredible. You
It's gonna
know.
be real interesting because the major thing was the AI. They kept saying that the AI was stealing all everybody's pictures, their
Mm-hmm.
likeness, and everything. By creating this
Have that.
AI picture, no AI painter right now,
Mm,
you can't even say that it's yours is authentic anymore because you can always just say it was created the same way yours was created. So even when it looks just like yours, it was still created by AI picture, a painter. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's a
interesting.
it's a duplicating of your work and even taken from your work on top of somebody else's work. So you're combining everything together, and then bringing out that type of masterpiece. But
Unlimited possibilities.
but the value of that was like, wow, some people get their hands on these type of AI. That could be you could be pricing. Make you easily become a millionaire by painting.
No, but it's
No, I'm saying in these ways, it's just remember all this stuff is the beginning. So imagine instead of going to an art gallery and not having real artist painters, you'd be like, no, all this is painted by AI.
they're gonna have to have a special category for it.
You don't even have to. You won't even know because if people are really intrigued with the art like that, and they're just like, yeah, I like it. I don't care who painted it. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, this is the piece. Yes. How much is it? So but we'll see how that unfolds and see if there's gonna be more AI painters.
Hmm.
Um,
Apple.
Apple Vision Pro, man, Apple Vision Pro. I mean, I thought they was at least gonna work on the next version of it because everybody waits, but they're not gonna wait. They're like, nah, it's not moving the way we thought it was gonna move. But look at the economy. Who's paying $3,500 for Apple Pros like that? And it's not it's so much things on it, still the wires and stuff like that. It's not something that it's you can just walk around with it like that. It's a little bit going on walking around it, but you don't see it to me too much. It's more like a home device kind of almost. Not a real.
That one? No.
You don't think so?
They made it so that you could be mobile with it.
But it still don't look good. It's not that. I think it's the wire. I think the problem is the wire. But yeah, they decided to discontinue that in 2024, so they will not be making any more of those in 2025 and moving on. But Apple's not gonna quit. They're definitely gonna come up with something else. So I'll be interested to see what else product they're gonna develop and try to still compete with the Meta. The Meta Quest, because I think that's their real run for the money. That's who's real competitor that they're really looking against.
Yeah. But I find it interesting with Apple Vision Pro gonna be discontinued.
Hmm.
That means like it's gonna be a limited quantity now. Like it's gonna be basically a limited edition for whoever actually bought the original ones now. because by discontinuing it, you increase like the long haul price of it from now on. Because
Hmm.
after this year, nobody else will be able to get another one, or if you don't have it, you don't have it for the future now.
But I think I hear what you're saying, but I think it's sometimes it's like it could be that way, but it could be where they're also gonna fade it out, you know. But yeah, it's whoever have it, they're gonna use it, whatever. But now that it's only gonna be not too many, it's nobody. It's gonna be a product that nobody cares about no more.
I doubt it.
You think so? Think there
Yeah.
was gonna be because I was thinking, because like when we talked about like the medical field, the school, and things like that, we're gonna put that in, find a market to combine it with so it can keep going on. But the fact that now it's just they're not even gonna make no more, it's
No.
over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't see them right now. You don't really see a lot of people with them now. So what do you think they're gonna happen? When they ain't gonna stop making them?
Oh no, I don't think they're
You
gonna
never,
pop up.
you never gonna see nobody with them joints again.
I just think
Like,
the value of them now.
they're not. Yeah, it's gonna be in the Hall of Fame of Apple. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this was the we tried to do that. But like I said, I know Apple. They're gonna come out with another product. They're working probably on something else. Um, and they're definitely gonna still compete. But they're gonna try to bring the price down. Try to figure out something else, some way, something else. Another product, and they're gonna push that for us.
Mm.
I think they might. You know what? I'll throw it out here. Um, since glasses and the technology glasses definitely looks like that's going to be the next target. I think Apple's going to come out with their own glasses.
Okay. So they got to make all the tech smaller then.
I think that's what they're going to do. Uh,
Back to the drawing board.
there you go, back to the drawing board. But talking about the drawing board, on Elon's drawing board, on a SpaceX drawing board, they were finally trying to land that damn rocket, and
And
they
they did.
finally did it. Finally landed that rocket booster for the first time in history. For that to come back to space and drop it back on there perfectly after so many attempts. That was his plan. I think he said like what, damn, for me years ago. It's been some years. I think maybe damn near 10 years, 12 years, something crazy. That he always had that just plan of doing that. So that was definitely a moment where this possibility of going to Mars now is getting a little bit closer.
Yeah. But I feel like Elon Musk is just looking at any type of anime and like, you know what? I want that. I want my ship to dock like a regular ship would dock in like any type of movie or anime or type of that. And basically that's what it is. It flew
Uh,
back down,
mm,
hit the rockets and guided it into there. The arms were able to grasp in it and latched on.
yeah, but it's just the 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 consistency, the never giving up, the precision of just being patient and keep trying and trying and blowing up the rockets, landing in the water somewhere, going over here, landing over there. He tried so many times, so many times. So for this to finally work for them, um, that's definitely that just shows you his commitment of what he's trying to do
Definitely.
and what SpaceX is about to do. But we'll definitely keep paying attention to that and see what they got going on next. Because I know they're trying to send people to Mars. um, Also, let's talk about some other crazy news. I forgot to mention you heard about the trafficking with Army I can't even say the whole. What is it? Army Ken. What is it again?
Only
See,
now you
that's
got
what I
me
say. It's a
saying it
tongue tie.
wrong.
It's a tongue twister.
It's not.
Army Country and Fish. Army Crunch and Fish, whatever. I don't whatever. But I don't know how he's out on them $10 million bill.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know how. I thought we keeping the same energy. If he's
Nope.
doing sex trafficking with young boys, he been doing that for a while because he's been hiring. Because we always knew that type going through that store, it was always like you had to be a sexual, you had to be a model, you had to look, you had to look good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a regular person. No, they wanted models. They wanted a certain way, a certain look. So for them to be even these probably stories going to come out even from people who work there and being into some sexual trafficking and things like that. that's still you gotta keep that same energy, you know. Keep that same energy if you're doing with Diddy. So, but I don't understand how he got out on a $10 million bond bill, and and now the story is kind of just fading away. You know,
Definitely is.
it's not so much in the headlines. It's not here and there. Not talking about with this. Nobody's coming out from the victims and yet and all this. They don't have the big story going on for that. But right now they're still frying Diddy. You
On
know,
that one, yeah,
so
it's
I'm like,
different. The double. Well, oh, I was about to
no,
say it's different. The double standards that they got for that, and
it's crazy for the double standard, man.
yeah,
I was saying, like I always say, keep that same energy. You
they
know,
not.
like keep that same energy. Where's all the headlines about this going on? I can't even say his name right. I don't even know what because it's not in there. It's not too many people talking about it. It's nothing. There's nothing keeping in my mind to even pronounce this guy's name or pronounce the damn company. But we sure know about them baby oils.
Or-
And more victims is coming forward, and more of this and more of that, more of that, this and that. So I just say keep the same energy. That's all. Uh, but let's get into some motivation. I
Yes.
need a motivation. Yeah. Okay, so this says time equals life. Therefore, wasting your time, you're wasting your life. But or if you master your time, I mean, yeah, if you master your time, then you're gonna master your life. Uh, That's is that just explains itself. You know, definitely if you waste your time, you are wasting your life. Um, and that's what everybody's trying to do. They're trying to master the time because they want to have time for everything. But if you put the hard work in or whatever you feel like you focus on, eventually what you're doing should give you more time. You know, it should give you a little bit more time. I feel, or at least a little more time, things to do whatever you want to do. Um, that's what I got out of that one.
That was interesting for that end part. Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's.
another, you know,
Oh no, say mastering your time for that. Yeah, but you
mhm,
put it at the end. Mastering your like focusing on something to get to mastering your time with the end result.
mhm.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, no, it definitely can give you more time. I feel. Another one is it says life might not seem easy right now, but the universe will bring you a life full with happiness. Keep your chin high and your faith even higher. I always talk about that damn universe. In the struggle, things might not seem easy right now, but you keep the faith. Uh, you know, it, that faith, the work ethics, the things you put in, eventually is gonna make you more happier, and just try to keep the faith alive. But when I heard that, I was like, it brought me back when Martin was when he was like in a transition, he was doing a radio station, but he felt like he was trying to just wanted to do other things, and he had Tommy, forget it, whatever. He's another actor, but he came in and he was like, "Oh, he's like, what makes you so successful?" He said, "You just gotta have faith."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "All right, well, cool. Then now we're getting somewhere. So how can I get the faith?"
Tell me about it.
He was like, "Well, how can I get the faith? Where is she? Who is she? How do I get contact with her?" He's like, "Oh man, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. You just gotta have faith." So, but it was just funny when I heard that. I was like, sometimes you gotta have faith, but then you also gotta put the action behind faith and then let the universe do his job. But yep, that's what I got for everybody today. Thanks for joining for episode 52. You know, so don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, any comment. We can go at it, whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about it. Uh, I'm not afraid to answer any questions. No. But uh, in the meantime, between times, you've been rocking with Duvop.
And Jamel.
Peace.
I love it! You guys are so great!